we find out a bit about Doflamingo's backstory in this chapter, the origins of Don Quixote Doflamingo. Now, before I get into this chapter, I just wanted to mention, yes, my regular setup is back. The reason why is because it takes way too long to upload videos on my camera. With my Naruto chapter review, it's taking like 2 hours to upload, which is ridiculous, and I can't do that with 2 more videos. So back to webcam, it works fine now, so just thought I'd mention that if anyone gives a shit. Okay, so my little nitpick, my little problem with this chapter is the fact that Sabo versus Fujitora is over, and I wasn't expecting a full-on fight, but we're lucky that we got to see a little bit of it, which we're all very fortunate about, that we got to see a little bit of this fight. And again, it's not like it's the main focus of the arc. I mean, that's Luffy versus Doflamingo. We all know that. But in the end, it kind of irks me because, you know, I want to see more, but it really doesn't because it wasn't really the main focus of the arc in the first place. And it begs the question, what's Sabo gonna do after this? I'm hoping just look for those, you know, weapons that were brought in, if Koala already found them, and just let Luffy handle Doflamingo. Okay? Sabo, do not intervene. This is Luffy's time. It's always Luffy's time. What are you gonna do? And with Fujitora, I really like to see his characterization, because we all know that he's not the stereotypical admiral, and by that, I mean Akainu, like, justice, lava punch, finished, kill all the Marines because they don't share your justice, or what? Rather, the Marines are more strict now, but whatever. Fujitora, he's putting all of his faith in Luffy. Rolling the dice, oh, it's Luffy. And it's not really because of Luffy's charisma, because, you know, or it could be because he draws people in. But this is mainly about, if Doflamingo remains the ruler of this country, then there will just be more chaos. So if he's taken off the throne, then there will be true peace. You know, if King Riku is back on the throne, then peace will be achieved in Dressrosa. So seeing that with Fujitora, I thought that was awesome. It could be because he wants Luffy to just take out Doflamingo, because, you know, he wants to reform Shichibukai system, so he could be like, oh, okay, you can just take out one of them, that'd be pretty damn cool. So we got that. And then going into the rest with the fight, that was awesome. With Law, his radio knife, cut up Trable in the last chapter, he can't even reform. And then Doflamingo goes towards him, Law can't even move because he's stuck with Trable's slime. I know, sounds weird. And then Law gets stabbed through the shoulder, which was, for a second, I thought he got stabbed through the heart. I'm pretty sure he got stabbed through just the shoulder. Because people are saying that Law's gonna die, but I'm bringing up the point that it's One Piece, and characters really don't need to die unless they need to. Or does Law need to die here? Who knows? But with Luffy, he has a long way to go. Because, I mean, he put up his arm in hockey on his forearm to try to block Doflamingo's kick. But that didn't work. He broke right through his defenses and kicked Luffy right in the face just to get slashed by Bellamy. Seeing that was just an indication that there probably does need to be a time skip, another one, but that Luffy needs to do excess training when they're just sailing around, because, dude, he got fucking destroyed. It was so crazy. And Luffy's gonna have to reveal a new technique in this fight, because, I mean, come on, you can't really do shit with that. Hopefully Gear 4th, maybe that white hockey that we saw in 3D2Y, which I enjoyed, by the way. Brandy Wood, that was awesome. I was gonna make a review on it, but I just forgot. Maybe sometime in the future, but it'd be too late. Okay, but then going into it, we find Doflamingo said something interesting, and I want to repeat it verbatim, but I don't have anything. I don't have any sources with me, so he said that he has a very rare ability. Now, my first assumption was Conqueror's Haki, but no. I'm assuming that he means Mancherry. Now, Mancherry is very important to Doflamingo. We don't know why, but I mean, who knows? Mancherry, she has some kind of ability, but we don't know what it is yet, and I honestly can't think of anything. I doubt it's an ancient weapon, because we already have one crying bitch who has an ancient weapon within her, so don't need another one. But Mancherry, I'm assuming he means Mancherry. And seeing a little bit of Doflamingo's past, he takes a lot of pride in being a Tenryubito. How, if someone glanced at him with a funny look, or if someone talked back to him, he would go to his dad and just go, "Give me your gun," because that's how it works. But his dad, he wanted a simple life of living. He wanted to be like a regular commoner, like a regular human being. So he denounced everything. Everything when he was a celestial dragon. He took his family and just, I guess, moved to a quiet area where he could just be a normal person. And of course, Doflamingo, him being prideful, being a celestial dragon, or just really wanting fame and whatnot. Because his father, we see that it's not about that. He's not all about the fame or fortune or anything like that. He just wants to live a simple lifestyle. But because of this, Doflamingo's mother was sick and then she died, which I really wasn't expecting. I expected, oh, Doflamingo's fucked up, so I'm assuming his family's fucked up as well. But no, that's not the case. I thought that Doflamingo's dad killed his mom. And Doflamingo was like just this good-hearted person all along, but that's not the case. Sure, I'm looking forward to seeing this flashback, and we're going to see a lot of development from Doflamingo, but just damn, he was never, even as a kid, he was a messed up motherfucker. So that was awesome to see. And because of his mother's death, he killed his father for it, took his head to the world government, but they wouldn't let him back into being a celestial dragon because his family were seen as traitors. And by destroying the whole world, I'm assuming he means that either the territory is ruled by the world government or just the world government itself. And that essentially wraps up the chapter, and I'm looking forward to see this flashback. I mean, I'm assuming hopefully next week we get both a Doflamingo and a Law flashback, since their fates are intertwined and whatnot. And Doflamingo has gone through a lot, apparently. I mean, when we see this flashback, it may potentially be one of the best flashbacks in One Piece. So, I'm looking forward to see that. I'll see you guys later. Great chapter. Forgot to mention that. Great chapter. See you guys later.